Hey, what's going on, YouTube universe? It's Ray again. Gonna give you another day in auction life. Today I'm going to a cash only auction. It's a pretty good size one to where they get like 3 or 4 different auctioneers auctioning stuff off at one time, which is kind of tough because you have to be everywhere, and trying to pick up stuff in different locations can be a little tricky because you got to try and time it out. I don't usually do trash picking videos, not that there's anything wrong with them, it's just not something that I do, but this is about as close as I can get. This auction house is I call it the dumping site. It's basically where house cleaners and estate cleaners bring all this stuff that they don't want to deal with and just box it up and throw it on tables, which you'll see when I show you some of the footage from the actual auction. So you might end up getting like a whole table for like $1. I pulled some pretty good items out of here. I pulled an old carved wooden box out of here, like a trunk that I think I paid 20 bucks for. That went in the booth for almost 200. So there are deals to be had. You just have to do a little digging. It's wet. It's been raining all weekend and people put stuff out. So it's going to be a lot of wet stuff. It's muddy. It's not very warm out yet. But hey, you got to keep hitting it. You know, you got to do it again and again and again to get the good items. So let's grab our gloves. And I've already had my coffee. We'll grab our gloves and we'll go check it out.
Put it in the face. Huh? Yeah.
Burger. Boy, did they crash.
We don't have a throat for that.
Today was my junker auction, I call it. It's basically my version of trash picking. You got to dig through a lot of garbage to find a lot of treasure. So we're going to get out here and we're going to go see what we got and go from there. So let's check this stuff out. Okay. All right. We're going to start. I'm going to turn this around. We're going to start with this guy. Oh, it's heavy. Now, most people would say, oh my gosh, it's just scrap. Why'd you buy scrap? You would be surprised right about now. It's an old locker. This would be perfect for somebody's man cave. It's got the hooks in there. You know, somebody could buy this and paint it their favorite team colors, put their team logos on it. Also, for a kid's room, you paint it, you put the kid's name on there, they hang their book bag in there, their shoes. It's kind of a neat piece. Industrial stuff sells really well for me. Anything industrial related seems to do good. But it's in great shape. The feet are all straight. It's a nice piece. I think I paid $5 for it. Nobody else bid. I opened it at $5. And if I wipe it down real quick, I'm not even going to paint it. I'm just going to clean her out and put her in the booth. I'll put a $100 price tag on that and it'll be gone in a week. We got, this is an old Bushnell spotting scope. This is one of the older ones. I looked through it, it's clean. Didn't have a tripod, but I don't think they came with it back then. I'm gonna look this up. But again, I think I paid $3 or $4 for that. I bought a box lot for $2. No, $3. It had some dishes in it and some junk. Inside the box, the lady that was bidding against me asked me if I wanted the dishware, and I told her no, so I actually sold her the rest of the box for $2, her bid, and kept this. This is a Nintendo DS. Looked like it had a little bit of water on it. I'm going to soak it in some rice. However, it has a game in it. Need for Speed Nitro. So, the very worst, I can pull the game. I can get, you know, $5 to $10 for the game, depending on how much they're going for now. I do have chargers for the DS. I'll charge it, see if it works. If it works, it's easily, you know, $10-15 at the flea. So that was worth $1. Here, let's see. Let's work our way back here. This, I stuck in here so it wouldn't fall. You see, very sticky. Sunny Slope Dairy Cottage Cheese out of Spring City. They were probably using it for some kind of bug spray or something. I don't know. Who knows? But I'll take a nice soapy bucket of hot water, let it soak in there, and that'll go in. It's got nice graphics on it. It's a little older, and it's a cottage cheese one, which is a little rarer than just finding a milk bottle. Alright, next here, we picked up some Disney spoons. Little baby spoons. I think I paid $2 for these. They're only 79 cents at Rite Aid. But they are made in Japan. I have to look them up. I don't know how old the Rite Aid tag is. But they were 99 cents originally. But they got Mickey on them. You know, this is good table filler for the flea market. Even if I get $1 a piece for them. I paid $2 for the little pile here. Can openers, you can always have, you never have too many can openers. And some floral shears. Cut and hold. These are in pretty good shape. I don't think these were ever out of the bag until now. But it's that time of the year everybody's starting to do their gardening. So, my wife might actually end up keeping them too. Next, this I thought was pretty cool. It's a shoehorn made out of an actual horn. It's they take a steer's horn and they slice it down, and then they put the wooden handle on top. I mean, it's made well. I don't know how old. I don't think it's got that much age to it, but just the fact that it's an actual horn. I think I paid $1 for this too. Yeah, but it's a nice little shelf filler, something different that you don't see every day. I bought this pile of ephemera. We got a great rookie sports picture, 2 full color 8x10 pictures, 9 player profile, stats and photos and facts. This will probably end up in the tailgate, only because I'm not a big sports guy, but it's New York, the Mets, so that'll go in the tailgate. This is a topographical map of the battlefield at Gettysburg. Now, I didn't look for a date on here because this isn't really the reason why I purchased this group, but it's got like it's just got cardboard tape to it. It'd be really cool to be framed, but I'm not sure of the date. It's probably something you would get at a gift shop, but still, was pretty cool. But that's not why I bought this either. We got National Geographic Atlas of the 50 states. This is 1960, which it says so, copyright 1960. Maps in general sell pretty good. Basically, I don't know enough about them. I mean, it's mostly the United States, but it's kind of cool. It's different. It's got Florida and it's got them all. I mean, it's none of the pages are missing. None of it's ripped. Colors are nice. Not bad for a 40, 50, 68-year-old book. Still, that can go in the booth. I did pretty good. I did some tax maps in there from this area, and they went rather quickly. Books are tough. Kids book probably end up going for $1 at the tailgate. No, it's only a 90. It's a 94. But hey, came with the rest of the pile, so that'll go in the tailgate pile. Now I paid. I forget what I said I paid. I think I paid $4 for the whole stack, maybe 3. This was why. It's got a little mold on it, which I wasn't crazy about until I actually opened the box and looked at it. We have our certificate here. It's, I guess you could buy them as a gift for somebody. It's a Thomas Kincaid Hometown Chapel print, and it is numbered, number 2029. I don't see that it's signed, and I believe this is 1985, but he has passed since then, so it's a very pretty picture. I'm actually thinking of investing the few dollars to have it framed. I think I'd do a lot better in the booth if I frame it. Like I said, there's no mold on the actual print itself. The box and the book, you know, somebody probably got it as a wedding present, and it's not their cup of tea, so they just kind of threw it in a closet. And that's where the Clean Air, or whoever got it. And it ended up with me. Finally, I thought this was really cool too. This is a Woods emergency case, first aid, metal box out of New Brunswick. The lid here, and it's full. It's got everything in it, just the way you would get it when they were made. Now, normally I take these little tins and stuff out, and I put $1 or $2 just on these little in the booth. You know, you just stick these out. These are like shelf filler. I'm not going to do that in this case because everything's in here. This is a complete kit, and I don't think anybody's used anything out of it. Red Cross. You know, anything Red Cross or Johnson & Johnson, you know, nice metal case like this. I mean, to break it up, I would probably end up getting, you know, 10 to 12 bucks for it. With everything, if I put everything for $1 and the box for a couple bucks. But, however, I am going to list this. I'm going to put this in the booth probably for close to 25. I paid $1. Alright, here's a little bonus footage. This is my shop slash basement. This is where everything gets sorted and tagged and taken to where it needs to be. Bar stuff, Beanie Babies, that's the stuff we just brought in. This pile here is going to end up going to the tailgate auction on Thursday, which I will film. Hopefully I'll have a lot more. This is the stuff that I picked up that I still have to clean this and sort it out. And this is my junk collection. It's all the stuff I still have to go through. It's not as bad as it was. It's getting better. But some of the other things I want to do is do a bunch of projects. I got a ton of Matchbox cars to deal with. I have a ton of Matchbox cars to deal with. Those are probably going to get listed online. As you can see in this corner, I have some pieces of furniture that I'm going to do projects of. Like this little smoke stand. I'm going to stand this all down. This is all copper. This is all copper lined inside. It's a smoke stand for. They used to put them between the couches. That is an old kitchen cabinet on wheels with a porcelain top that's in really good shape. Occasional table. Let's see. That's some of the clothes that I have to go through yet. This came out of an auction. Suits, like brand new Italian suits. These are tough to sell. Actually, right now, if you look, they're still tagged. Right now is towards the end of a school year. So what I'm going to do is on the local sites for my area, like Facebook pages and stuff, I am going to post these that if any students need suits for their prom or, you know, graduation or dance or whatever, stuff like that, I'm going to give them a really good deal and probably just give them a suit. I think I paid, I don't know, 12 bucks for everything that's on those racks. I mean, there's probably 45 suits on there, so if they can use them, that'd be great. Just be nice to them. And I mean, it's the same high school I graduated from, and I coached their football team. It's just nice to give back when you can. So that's the goal for that. Let's see what else. It's all my kids' fish stuff and lizard stuff. He's kind of into lizards. My oldest. You'll probably, I don't know if you'll ever see him. He likes to sleep a lot. But once school's out, he's going to be working for me, so you will be seeing him. This is kind of where I do my work. So once in a while, you might see me down here. That I got out of a storage unit. This is pretty cool. I might use this in the videos. It's a dry erase board, and I may put some update things on there for like upcoming auctions that I'm going to. I was going to use it for notes, but hey, if you leave me a comment and a like, maybe I will start doing comments of the week or whatever, and your name might be up there. So I don't know, something to play with. But for right now, I'm using it as a backdrop for pictures. So that's it. This is my sort of kind of workshop. I do have two shop. I have a shed and a bigger shed, which I call the shop outside. But unfortunately, they're full. And not of junk, just stuff I haven't got to yet. But we'll get into there eventually. So that's this section of what I do. The camera died, the battery died, and I didn't realize it, and just kind of shut off. So I did all the wrap up of the stuff that I picked up at the auction. The last thing was the Woods first aid kit. So after that, basically it was just, you know, a little bit of, you know, showing you what I had, and talked a little bit more about getting that picture framed as to why I should or shouldn't. I think I'm going to get it done. I can put that print in the booth for $10 the way it is, or spend a few bucks, get it framed, make it look real presentable, and possibly go for like 25, maybe 30. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably frame it myself. I'm not going to get it professionally done, because that would just entirely blow the budget for what I think I could get out of it. So that's going to do it for the second video. And I want to thank everybody for watching, and I want everybody to maybe subscribe, hit me with a like, leave a comment. I try and answer all the comments. I'll try, hopefully, well, I don't have any comments yet. However, I'm going to try and answer them as much as I can. If you have any questions or any ideas for what you'd like to see, like I said, leave me a comment, and we'll see you on the next one. And I did have a dad joke that I told that the footage didn't stay, so I'm going to tell it again. And the second dad joke for this video is, how do you break into a Chinese man's house? With teriyaki. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.